Hello, welcome to the Daily Devotion. I'm Kathy Morris, pastor of the Dixon United Methodist Church. In our Bible reading for today, the prophet Isaiah delivers God's message to the people of Israel who are living in exile in Babylon. He proclaims God's promise to restore the people to their homeland. This is indeed good news, but after years of disappointment, years of sorrow, it was hard for the people to believe, hard for them to trust. The people doubted whether God had the will or the power to deliver on this promise. And so Isaiah reminds the people that God is the creator of all things. God is the one who directs history, and God will renew and restore the people. I'm reading from the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verses 28 through 31 from the New Revised Standard Version. Have you not known? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He does not faint or grow weary. His understanding is unsearchable. He gives power to the faint and strengthens the powerless. Even youths will faint and be weary, and the young will fall exhausted. But those who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. We all go through times of doubting whether God sees or cares about the things that we're struggling with. We can live with a low-grade feeling of perpetual disappointment. All of us need the encouragement that comes from the words that we find in the Bible, but also from people of faith. We need these words to remind us that God sees, God cares, and that God is at work to help us. Dietrich Bonhoeffer was a German Lutheran pastor and a theologian who was a part of the resistance movement in Germany, working against Hitler and the Nazi regime. Bonhoeffer was imprisoned and also executed. We can only imagine the many disappointments that he faced at this work, and yet he maintained his confidence in God and in God's power. Bonhoeffer wrote, "Every morning God gives us the gift of comprehending anew his faithfulness of old. Thus, in the midst of our life with God, we may daily begin a new life with him." Every morning we have the opportunity to remember God's faithfulness, to remember God's power to strengthen the powerless and to lift us up on wings like eagles. For prayer exercise, select a very specific time of the day. Let it be a time that you really choose to go and to face the sun. That's a way of facing the day. And may this be a moment of prayer for you. And in this moment of prayer, ask God to help you see God's faithfulness throughout the day to come.